Hello, my name is John Porterfield of Eco Cars, and another short video clip of another great LPG van, the Citroen Berlingo, the X trim, on an open 09 plate, registered 29th of March 2009, and it's come straight off lease. And the added benefit of the LPG system on these is that Citroen rather neatly allow extra room behind the petrol filler to fit the LPG nozzle. So it's the X trim, which means you don't get the side door, but it's ply lined, and we have a huge 100 litre LPG tank, which, if you can see there, is behind the driver's seat and it's boxed in. So these shelves can be removed, or you can leave them in. Nice heavy duty vinyl type flooring, and it's in good condition. It's seen some work, but it drives very well. Just needs a little bit of TLC. There's the odd tiny dent, which my dent man is going to come and sort out. But I'll just show you some more features. I'll show you under the bonnet while I'm here. The LPG system. Whilst I'm in here, I'll show you about the fabric. There's a tiny hole in the driver's seat, like a cigarette type burn, but it doesn't smell of smoke in here. And the passenger seat, again, it's reasonable. There's a bit of a mark there and a pull there, that will clean off. Two seats, nice armrest, storage, and no holes to the carpets at all. The carpet's in very good order. So let's show you under the bonnet. We have here, find the caps, there we go. So there's the four LPG injectors for the LPG system. The engine control unit is situated down there, an inline filter, and down there is the vapour unit. So it's nice and clean. It's just been serviced. I'll show you the service history in a moment. It's nice and dry under the bonnet. No signs of any accident damage, and of course it is HPI clear. Right, let's show you some more details. I'll just show you the driver's footwell. No holes to the carpet. And I'll show you some more features inside. So inside we've got height adjustment for the driver's seat, 5-speed manual gearbox, single shot CD player, and all the normal features. So I'll just start the car now, the van. 12,450 miles till next service, oil okay, and we guarantee the mileage there, 47,089 miles. We've got the speed, rev count of course, temperature of the engine, and also we have to give a little bit of petrol in the petrol tank so it starts up on LPG. And you probably heard earlier it click over. Actually, I'll just show you again. So when you put the ignition on, this is the LPG switch. It starts up on petrol. Hear a click in a few seconds. There we go, turns to amber, turns to green, and it's now running on gas. And the level along the bottom, those lights along the bottom, denote the level in the LPG tank. It's a 100 litre tank, and you'll be able to fit 85 litres in. I put 40 litres in today, but with 80 litres you can get some really good range without stopping. I'd say about 500 miles on continuous, but you've still got a normal size petrol tank as well. Power assisted steering. We have radio controls here for the steering wheel controls for the radio. So we've got a single shot CD player. So everything works. You can control the radio from the steering wheel, etc, etc. Fan works, temperature, wipers. Everything is in great working order. So a little bit of storage, glove box, and the manuals are here as well. I'll just show you those, just turn it off. We have over here all the manuals that came with the car, with the van when it was new. It's had a parrot system fitted, but that wasn't in the van when we got it. The handbook is here, and also the original LPG certificate from CLS Dual Fuel, who is a company we used to use, and they fitted the LPG system. So all the documents relating to that are here, along with the V5. Just take it out with one hand, which is rather difficult. There we go. And just to show you, we have the MOT which ran out March the 24th, but I've just re-MOT'd it as well. So we're shown on the V5, no previous keepers. It was owned by Lucian Environmental, and I think they're a London-based company, hence why they had this to run on LPG. Registration date there, 24th of March 2009. Still classed as a petrol van because there's no financial benefit in changing it to gas biofuel. But the V5 is here, you'll be down as the second keeper. We've just had it MOT'd at our MOT testing station. Now there was a little bit of confusion. I asked them to MOT it, and one member of staff did MOT it, and then another member of staff MOT'd it the day after. So we've got two MOTs, one on the 23rd and one on the 28th, both showing the same mileage. So there's nothing dodgy going on, it's just been MOT'd twice by mistake. And the first time there's a mark there, there's a noticing advisory notice that the wing mirror is slightly damaged, which I'll show you in a moment, but not seriously affecting the rear view, and the windscreen is damaged outside swept area, which is that chip there, but I'm having this windscreen replaced next week. So good MOT right through till September the 27th 2014. Service history, yes, we have service at 12,000 miles, 26, and when I had it MOT'd, I had it serviced again at 47. The service intervals on these Berlingos were actually every 20,000 miles, so in effect it's had more services than it really requires at 47,000. So great to see that. The spare key may arrive, but at the moment just take it that there is the one key, which is just a normal non-remote, which is the type of key you get on the X trim Berlingo van. So before I take you around for a final walk around this van, I'll just take you now for a short test drive. So welcome to the test drive. So I'll just start the van, handbrake off. First gear, the clutch feels fine. It doesn't snatch. Now you heard that click, that's it clicking over to LPG. Second gear, nice and smooth. Third gear, it drives nice and straight like all the other Berlingo vans we've had. Lovely and smooth on LPG as well. Obviously still got that booming noise from the van, a little bit of a rattle from the ply lining at the back, nothing that can't be sorted. Drives very well, no clonks in the suspension, support to the left or the right under braking. Fourth gear, so 40 miles an hour, fifth gear, it's doing just 2,000 revs. So with half price fuel, 63p a litre is what I paid this morning. This is cheaper than a diesel. Looking at the trip computer, which I forgot to mention we've got on the car, it's saying 33.2, and that's from local stop-start work. So 33 to the gallon, half price fuel in price terms, it's doing 66 to the gallon, which is much better than the diesel version. So I'll just pull in here. Drives just like all the other LPG Berlingo vans we've had. And so that concludes this short test drive. And I'll just take you now for a final walk around this van. So welcome back from the test drive. So checking around the van, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, there is a chip to the windscreen, a crack. So this windscreen will be replaced with a brand new one, so it will be chip free. The front of the van is very clean. There's the odd, extremely minor chip. No scuffs to the front bumper. Tyres, we have one on the front here, which you say is about 6mm, and no scuffs to the rims. The discs are fine, so it wasn't mentioned on the MOT, so they're fine. There's no lip on them. That wing mirror is fine. Down this side, that's fine too. There's no dents. There's an extra hatch here, which I believe is like a power connection. I think they were running laptops inside the van for work, so make a note of that. You might want to use an external power source for something in the back. The rear tyre is, I'd say about 4mm, and again the rear disc is fine, and the brake pads have just been replaced on the rear discs. The rear bumper's fine. The rear door, that just needs attaching back on, that's a bit loose. The roof, there is the odd minor outy dent on the roof, but nothing to really detract from the van. The rear tyre, this is a brand new one because this had a nail in it, so there's a brand new tyre on the back. Looking down the side, my dent mount hopefully will take most of that dimple out. And I believe there was another one as well, yeah, very shallow dent there, so I'll get them to take that out. The catch here is missing, so you need to get one of those from Citroen just to fit over that lock. This wing mirror is cracked on the casing, but again it's not falling off, it's quite rigid. And there's a minor hairline crack on the wing mirror, but it wasn't an MOT fail, just an advisory. The other front tyre, like the other one, 5-6mm, disc is fine. Front corner, no scuffs at all. Sometimes these Berlingos can have scuffs on here, but there we go. What a great van. Cheaper to run than the diesel, and as you saw from the test drive, runs very well indeed. We sell these quickly. It's a nice example. It's priced to sell and MOT'd, and just needs taxing. So if you'd like to test drive this or ask any questions, feel free to contact me, Jonathan, here at Eco Cars. Thanks for watching.